Hi, I'm Megan, working with horticulture.co.uk, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about how to care for Sarracenia. Sarracenia, or the North American pitch plant as it's most commonly known, is a carnivorous plant which is native to Northern America. This plant uses tubular pitches in order to capture and store insects, which it then eventually digests through the use of digestive enzymes. It experiences hot summers and cooler winters and has a winter dormancy, and is best treated like a herbaceous perennial where it grows perfectly during the growing season and then it dies back down to a rhizome during the winter season. Sarracenia are stunning plants which come in a range of different sizes, shapes and colours. There are 8 main species of Sarracenia, as well as different hybrids and cultivars. Sarracenia lure in insects through the use of nectar. This nectar is found on the back of throat, upper lid and even on the lip of the pitcher. The insects will then drink this nectar along the lip and eventually fall in due to the waxy coating which is around the lip area. From here it's unable to escape due to downward pointing hairs within the pitcher. From here the insects will then slowly be digested by digestive enzymes produced by the pitcher. Sarracenia are super easy plants to take care of that require very little in order to be happy. Sarracenia require full sun, so it's important to give them as much sun as possible. They do best in an unheated greenhouse or even outside year round. However, if you do not have access to an outside space, then inside on a south facing windowsill or even under bright grow lights will do best. Sarracenia are greedy plants which capture an abundance of insects within their traps. They often don't need supplementary feeding due to how well that they can capture insects on their own. However, if you are keeping your plants inside and you would like to give them food, then you can give them like dried mealworms, live flies or even crickets or similar. Even with seedlings you can also feed them at an early stage. However, once their traps get large enough then you can happily let them feast on their own. Sarracenia also like wet feet, which means they like to be in a tray of water at all times. Usually this is a tray of rainwater, distilled water or reverse osmosis water, never tap water as it can contain chemicals, and this needs to usually be about a centimetre to an inch at all times during the growing season. Sarracenia ideally want to be potted up in a peat and perlite mix or even a sphagnum moss mix. Alternatively, there are peat-free medias available, including coir chunks which are salt-free and washed, and also pine bark mixes also do well with Sarracenia. And finally, the last thing to remember about Sarracenia is that they require a winter dormancy. This is when they will die back for the winter time and have a cold winter rest. During this time the pitchers will turn brown and you simply just cut them off near the base of the rhizome and let them sit during the winter time in the cold weather, and ideally they want to be below 10 degrees at this time. To anyone looking for their first carnivorous plant that they would like to go in an unheated greenhouse or outside year round, I highly recommend Sarracenia. These plants are both stunning, striking and produce weird and wonderful flowers during the springtime. They are one that you can enjoy most of the year and produce loads of different vibrant colours, so it's really great for any collector wanting to start their carnivorous plant journey.